My name is Benjamin Orimoloye, and I'll be speaking on SQL injections and suggestions on how it may be effectively prevented. So first, SQL injections happen in structured query language databases. A structured query language is a domain-specific programming language used for creating, reading, updating, and deleting data from a relational database. And examples of relational databases are MySQL, Oracle, MS SQL, Server, MariaDB, etc. There are some databases that are not related databases, and an example of that is the MongoDB. A basic SQL query can be seen like select from users, and this would usually get data concerning users in the database. An SQL injection is an attack where a malicious user inserts SQL statements into a web application's interface. Um, an example of an SQL injection can happen as seen on the pictures on the right. The first picture shows an input field for a username and another input field for a password. When not properly protected, a malicious user can use these input fields to insert SQL statements into the database and perform unauthorized queries. The possible damages that can be caused by SQLI. Some of them are impersonation of an authorized user to access the user's personal information. An attacker can wipe off an organization's database. SQLI can be used to alter the contents of a database, thereby compromising data integrity. An attacker can also access all user information in the database, such as passwords. And because most users use the same username and password across their social media and email accounts, it could potentially use this to gain access into other accounts owned by that user. And although not very common, some database servers can execute commands on the operating system. An attacker can use SQLI to gain control of such operating system. There are so many solutions to preventing SQLI, and some of them are server-side programming languages have several solutions to preventing SQLI injection. This involves cleaning strings from characters such as ampersand, greater than, less than, equal to, etc. These characters will be converted into their HTML code forms that aren't valid SQL statements. The only problem with the above solution is that there's no standard for doing this. Different languages offer different solutions, and some are more easily done than some others. It is noticeably more easy to clean up strings in programming languages that are originally meant for web programming, such as Ruby, PHP, while languages such as Java, C Sharp, which are not originally meant for web development, do it in a much more difficult way. My recommended solution to preventing SQL injections would be to set a standard across all programming languages and frameworks that are meant for server-side web development. And possibly in the next release of HTML, maybe HTML6, there could be a feature where input fields automatically convert strings into their HTML characters, such as converting the greater than symbol to the ampersand GC semicolon. It would also be helpful if integrated development environments and code editors throw a warning whenever there's a possible part of the code that can be vulnerable to SQL injection. Thank you.